Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II War in Europe as we continue our fight to the last bullet, to the last man against allies on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed as can be seen here. Stalingrad seems to be secured. Ray Whale, well, we'll have to definitely deal with those guys. Anyway, we are not doing that poorly in the south. Still in the mine. The oil field of Grozny is deactivated, unfortunately, but we will continue to make our way forward and make them pay for all the units that they decide to deploy against our mighty forces. We will make them pay, I promise you that. But our preparation for the main event of 1943, at least from our side, had begun. We are going to attack in 3 turns, if I recall correctly, yeah. And of course we've got some issues to the south, but nothing that we cannot deal with, hopefully at some stage. Anyhow, for now we are holding as much as we can. Let's take a look. Why not? Wielkie Łuki, we can make them suffer for that advance. They shouldn't be able to break through our lines with this tank anytime soon. But, well, we'll see soon enough, because we are going to jump into the next turn. We are trying to restore the borders of the Roman Empire. Remember that. Industrial tech, give me more money, we need it. Heavy bombers for the Italians as well, not insignificant. Now, 1600 MPs, is it a lot? Yeah. Is it everything that I want? No. We need more. We need more stuff. We gave up on Mehebat. And they once again move into the mountains. Some smarter moves than previously. Good news is the weather is bad for them to attack. So we shouldn't suffer too heavily this turn. They bombard Cherbourg. Good. That's their supply, not mine. At least the way I look at it. And they bombard freaking Santander. Oh my dear lord. Ooh, that's going to hurt. The American nonsense begins as well. Yeah. And another one. So that's my income for them, the Germans. Too late on that front. No. That's not allowed. Get them out of here. Can you please leave? I need to upgrade him with anti-aircraft defenses. Hold the ground, Italian might. Good. That might be nice in the end. More stuff deploys to make our day worse. Look at the swarm. Of course you do. At least you lose more. Hold the ground, you are the mightiest unit I've ever seen. Look at the Slovakian go. Of course you do. And of course you will suffer, because that's what you do best. Die. Yes, die. Die! No! Please cut them off. That's all the entrenchment you had, my friend. We'll make you pay for that mistake. And you will pay for that mistake heavily, I assure you. A freaking engineer unit is messing us up like that. Look at that. Oh, you disgusting little bitch. We are going to go behind the river. Yes, we will go behind the river. Very quickly. Good. Oh, they moved a bastard in here. Oof, look at that. What the hell is this? Cut them off. What a bastard it is. Really? The commies are taking over, folks. Hungarians were messed up pretty badly last turn. Sweden. Sweden wants to join. You've got to be kidding me. 21st Corps was destroyed. Which means it will be bought back. In full capacity, of course. And here we go. General Vlasov. Do you want a corps in Minsk? Full strength corps. Would I like that? Yes. You have no idea how much I would have liked that. Now this unfortunately might be the same case as the previous one. Dorado will go in here. Second Italian. Operate you. Protect Essen. Speaking of protection, everything has to be upgraded to the maximum allowed. Now, I think we are quite safe to assume that we are not going to engage with anything in here. of malevolent intents. Yeah, let's operate you behind the line. Should be able to achieve what we need to do. In our own time now. Can operate you and upgrade you next turn. You will have to be operated one way or another. The fact that you cannot flew by, it's just disappointing. We need to operate you. We don't have a choice. If we want to attack in 2 turns, which I need to do, I don't have a choice as well. Upgrade. Medium bomber. Good. Now you. Please tell me you are attached. Yes. Smart for once. Elites on all of you? No, yeah, of course you cannot be included in that list. Thanks, elite. Yeah, and we wait. Now, in here, elites on you. Elites on you. It's kind of good. You're the better HQ. And I will operate you. And we will upgrade you next turn as well. That will be the last turn before we wait. Before we attack, I mean. So we'll put elites on you. And hopefully we don't need to operate anything else. That would be preferable. Okay. Speaking of operating stuff. What the hell is this? The good part of this story is that we can attack whatever we want. The bad part is that it doesn't really matter. Really doesn't matter. I've got you, but you are dead. Let's go to the north. Now that makes a difference. Let's retake Tallinn for the Germans. It's a tough goal. I want to hold on to Caen. If I can. I also need a good HQ in there. However, I've got other troubles like you. Come on. What am I looking at, even? I wonder. If you can take care of it, that would be very much what we need. Speaking of that, let's take a look at that. Ooh. Bye, dude. Disappear. Speaking of disappearing. Expected a little bit more. Did I buy the unit? No. Immediately. Of course you run. Of course you are a little bitch. Move up. Death. To the likes of you. Death to the likes of you. You dare to push against me. You have to be delusional. Please death. I worry about what they might do. We will have to wait and see. Anyway, as I said, I'm not worried about Gibraltar anymore. We'll have to decide what to do in here, the most important sector of all. Spend some shells. Probably, you know what? I'm not that stupid, but we will leave to the west. If you, now you, whatever that was meant to be. No. Whatever that was meant to be, it's over. Officially. Let's upgrade you before we send you. Now, he is technically able to move 1 X, so let's deploy you in Smolensk. Now let's try to deal with you, shall we? No freaking way. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. The goddamn army. What can you even say? If it just died. If only, right? It's not like I can move my HQ to there. I need all the defenses I have on it. Now, against this nonsense. Can we somehow recover you? I think I need those guys. You will hold your ground. That's not nothing to take out. Threat, one more threat removed. We stand without HQ, I think. In this case. Now let's move up. Really. No, we spent all the shells that we have. Against the nonsense that awaits us. Just die. Fortunately, we didn't lose any points for once. Now this tank, unfortunately, might be necessary to stay in this position. Hold. Where do we operate you? Yeah, probably yes. We'll need you in here. But instead I will operate you to this position, not this. But like this. Yeah. How do we deal with that? You need to retreat, but the weather didn't cooperate. Yet another semblance of units were destroyed. And that nonsense continues to harm us. Now, good things happen to those who wait. So let's destroy some stuff. While we are not being on the dissex by any chance. Let's prepare. Now you will automatically attach to majority of my stuff. We need to do this. Move up. You as well. We are staying near here for protection, but we need to take care of that. It will be at 2, so it will be at 0. Hate doing this. Got actual stuff to destroy here. Oh. Okay. I cannot operate you either way. But it is heal, so he shouldn't be able to jump onto it. It's 7, 4, 1. He can move in here, but he can't move any further. Yeah, and he will be at 0 at that stage. I need that in the west. But my tank was already moved. We are slowly starting to set the stage. With 2 tanks, we should be able to secure the total control. Nice. That worked. Reinforce, move you up to the west as well. The forces have to deploy. Next turn, huge turn, one last push with tech. And then finally we'll be ready to do what was meant to be done. Let's move in here. They decided to make a push, after all. Not sure it is worth it, the effort, but fine. We can wait. If we can take care of Grozny, that should be good enough. At least we won't get bombed. Just in case they like rapidly move in. Let's move you in there. We'll operate one of you to the east. And that will have to do to deal with the last semblance of resistance on the Volga River. At least in this sector. Well, that's free, so let's take it. And that should also be free. So let's take it as well. No, it's not. Good to know. Now we've got some points remaining, so let's go for research. Advanced tanks, yeah. Logistics. Heavy bombers were completed. Yeah. We've got it coming after all. 150 on something. Production, perhaps. We'll drop it there. Now with Germans, how are we doing? Not as great as we were doing before. 133. Not that much we can achieve with that amount. Let's at least upgrade my mines, however. All of them, as we can see. That's also a valuable target for them. And let's pray that it is enough. Now, purchase one more anti-aircraft gun. And with the remainder of MPs, Berlin has to be upgraded properly. To HQs, not that many units for the Germans as of this moment, but that will change. All of it will change. As we slowly dig in, prepare. I will leave those MPPs. I will retain the control over the port. I want to move one of the garrisons. I will operate you to this hex. Speaking of, let's start worrying about that. Yeah, we will need it. Tallinn was captured by the Germans. Hopefully we can push all the way to Riga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not close enough, but yeah. It will be useful for the Germans as we are struggling. It's a point of reinforcements every turn. Now, the only way we can achieve something in here of true magnitude is if we blockade him like that. However, we still have a problem. He still doesn't have any supply in here if he moves in. Let's leave him for his doom. And we'll deal with it when the time is right. Groźny, you're next. March 18th, 1943. The war continues. The slugfest continues. The enemies are near. The upgrades are popping. Our HQ is wide open. Hopefully with nothing to be attacked by. But you never know nowadays. Thank goodness we are in range, because I would throw up. I wish I was kidding. And maybe we're lucky one time and we break into something more exciting, right? Like Moscow City itself. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that was, I would say, a good turn for the Germans once more. Yeah, winter turns, of course, but we are below the losses. But soon they might ramp up a little bit more, unfortunate as it is. Especially on the one-off side of the border. We'll see, we'll see. I still kind of need to wait for the medium bombers, I think, but... With medium bombers, I have no doubt we can take Leningrad. No doubt. At all. That it would fall like a sack of potatoes, but... Yeah. Just because I don't have doubt, doesn't mean that we should go for it like crazy, man. Good advance. Good advance. Close to town. And with supply diminishing, well, it will be much easier to demolish it. It might seem at the first glance. One of the corps will be redeployed as a quick reactionary force that we have around. The locations. We need them to delay the attack for 2 more turns. Then we are free to go. Speaking of being free to go, next turn we deploy you in the long range. I mean, normal range should be also okay in this case, to take Istanbul, if that will be required, which might be the case considering our luck so far. Anyway, thank you for watching. As we continue our fight to the last bullet against the pesky freaking allies on expert difficulty level, of course, as we are trying to restore the borders of the Roman Empire. Soon, very soon, the last part of our plan in Mediterranean will be complete. Thank you once more for watching, and I will see you next time.